Hello and welcome. Given the two triangles, we're essentially going to be determining if they are similar or not. Now, to start with, we need to figure out which similarity criterion we're going to be using. You have three options. We have side, angle, side, 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 or angle, angle, angle similarity. Now, how we determine which one is which is you look at the triangles and you say, okay, what were you given? All right, here we were given angles and just angles. You're not given any sides, which means can you use side, angle, side? No, you don't have any sides. Can we use side, side, side? No, you still don't have any sides, which means the only option for you to use is angle, angle, angle. That's literally the only thing you can use here. Okay, now you might be wondering, no, gasp! This is angle, angle, angle similarity, which means we need three angles, but we're only given two. Well, don't freak out because this is just a quick mathematical oh my goodness, theorem. The internal triangle sum theorem. More or less, it means that the sum of all of the angles of a triangle will always equal 180 degrees. That means that 106 degrees plus 21 degrees plus our missing third angle has to equal 180. And that is a theorem that will always hold for triangles that you're going to be working with for Euclidean geometry, but that's a different story. Alright, so essentially, we know that all three angles added together equals 180. So essentially, just subtract your 106 and your 21, and that will find you your missing angle. So that means our missing angle will just be 180 minus 106 minus 21, and we should end up at 53 degrees as our missing angle. Okay, and you can literally do the same thing for the other triangle, where you could do 180 minus the 106 minus the 52, and there is your third missing angle there, right? Our third angle in the corner. So then we do 180 minus 106 minus 52, and you're left with 22 degrees is the other angle in the corner. Okay, so as you're looking at that, if you know at least the bare minimum of your angle-angle similarity, if you know what that means, then you know that these are not similar triangles. Okay, but let's describe what that actually means. For angle-angle-angle similarity to work, all angles must be the same. Alright, so that means that here we have a 106 and a 106, those are the same, huzzah. Here we have a 52, but that's not 52. They're not the same. Same thing here, 21 and 22 are not the same, which means that these are not similar triangles because even though they're very close to each other, they are not similar triangles because they're not all the same angles. If that was 21 instead of 22, and if that was 53 instead of 52, they would be similar. But they're not. Thus, pretty much should be done, right? So are they similar? No, you pick that. If they're not similar, bam. Okay? But you still have to go through this middle part first, where you're essentially stating all of the information. A little tedious, but that's okay. So the first one says measure of angle A. Alright? A is right here, so the angle is 53. Don't need to worry about the degree sign, right? No need to write that. So you just put 53 into the blank. The measure of angle Z is 52. The measure of angle C, 106, right up there. Same thing with J, 106. Okay, the measure of angle R, 21. Measure of angle Y, 22. Not too bad to fill out on those. Okay, and then we have these little extra symbols here where it says measure of angle R is, and then we have that equal sign with the two, with the squiggly above. That just means congruent. So in other words, is it the same? In this case, 52 and 53, are they the same? No. So essentially, whenever that drop down is, you'd pick whatever one is. They're not congruent, they're not the same, they're not equal, right? Or not similar, right? Whatever you want to use, that's the one you pick, right? For this one, they are the same. So the measure of angle R, oops, I accidentally misaligned that. Measure of angle R, that sucker, 21 is not congruent to any of these, so you would still pick the not similar to any of the other ones. Right? Measure of angle A is 53. Okay, 53 is not the same as any of these, so you'd still pick the not congruent, similar, or equal to any of the others. Okay, and then the last but not least, we do have this last one, measure of angle C. It is the same as J, alright, which means that it would be measure angle C, and then you'd pick whatever option is the other. Okay, measure angle J, and that's the one you would pick on the drop down. Okay, if all of them were similar, then you would pick whatever R matches to, which would probably be Y, right? A would probably match to Z if they were the same number. So are they similar? No, because not all of them are equal to another angle, right? Which means you would just pick their not similar drop down on that menu. If you wanted to write a drop down, if they were similar and you needed to write that similarity statement, all you do is you just keep the corresponding triangle, so RCA. Okay, if they were similar, then you'd say, okay, it starts at angle R, okay, the 21, and then it goes to the C, which is the 106. So in this case, that would be angle Y to angle J, and then it goes to A, which is the last one, which would be Z in our other triangle. Now, if they were similar, that would be your similarity statement. Okay, but because they're not similar, you won't have to worry about writing that. Okay, but if they were, that's what it would be. Alrighty, that is all there is. Thank you for watching.